Okay, good morning. Nearly afternoon, but very good morning. Hope everyone's well. I've just arrived on Walney Island. I thought I'd get out. I've done a lot of work with power and connections and making sure everything's right, so this should be okay. Famous last words, but here we go. So I've just parked up. It's around 15-16 degrees. There's a 50% chance of a light shower this afternoon, and then it drops to about 20%. So from a weather point of view, should be okay. Wind is usual wind for Walney, maybe 20 mile an hour, 25 mile an hour. And I've just parked on my mast, on my base. This is a tilt over one, so you can tilt it up if you wanted to. And I'll get the spider mast out. I'm going to start on 30 metres, and then I'll perhaps go down to 40, but I've got a feeling that there's a contest on, so I don't want to be anywhere near 20 upwards. I don't think I've got the antenna. I'd have to put the Diamond SD330 on for 17 and 15 maybe, if I wanted to do that, but I'll see. The wind's coming off the sea, and that's the Irish Sea down there. Walney Wind Farm, I don't know whether you can see it. It's out there. Isle of Man is over there. Can't see it today. Normally you can see the outline. Ireland is over there, and Blackpool and everywhere else is over that way. Can't see anything, so visibility is not great. It's quite grey. I don't think it is going to rain, but you know, it might be light showers. All that is being blown. Let me have a look. West, or is it east even? Yes, east. So all that's being blown over to let me see, Morecambe Bay, all around that area, Lake District. So we should be reasonably okay, unless something comes in. I'm absolutely fixated on the weather these days, because obviously it stops me doing so much. So I'm going to get set up. I'll get the mast out. In the box, I've got the Zygu X6100 there. I've got the antenna analyzer, which I'll be using in a minute. I've got the Venus SW3B, the SW6B, my 3D printed stands, the Bengali Traveller Key leads, SWR that I never need, but I always bring anyways, just in case I need to test something. But the antenna analyzer does most of that for me. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit. And I used to, you know, I try and remember before we had these, you know, we used to use like the MFJ, that big boxy one that was always temperamental, or at least my particular one is. I've still got one at home, never use it these days. You know, this is, you know, the Rig Expert is the new modern version of all these, and it's just brilliant. I can never say enough good things about it. It does exactly what you need it to do, especially if you're setting up antennas and stuff like that. You know, you can get everything matched where you need to be even before you plug it into a rig. It's just simple, and it works extremely well. So that's what I've brought. I've got a flask of tea and some bits and bobs. I've noticed that there's some rubbish lying around. You know, people just I just can't get my head around how untidy people can be, and they just don't care. You know, they get the Big Macs and McDonald's and everything, and then they come over here, sit here, eat it, throw the papers out. You know, it's just crazy. You know, these people, it needs sorting out. But you know, it is what it is. So where have I brought my? Yes, I have. I made sure that my clips are in the van, and there's a couple of carrier bags in there, so I'll have a tidy up, pick most things up before I leave. Doesn't take much, does it? 5 minutes. Right, 7.3s for now, and I'll get set up, and then we'll see where we go from there.